Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I'm too lazy to put the text here and write the text, but this storm was insane. Like there was as much rain as the last video, and even more flooding than the last video. And this is only day one of a super outbreak of thunderstorms. But who knows, this might be the only day that has another flood. But still, it's day one, so who knows what else is there to come. Anyways, let's get into the video. Hello everybody, it is that one storm chasing kid here. Before we start the video, I want to let you guys know that I am in a competition with Vilvin Chases to see who can get to 1,000 subscribers first. So if you wouldn't mind, please hit that subscribe button. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Before the storms even happened, at around 11:50, I went outside and checked, and soon enough, I found a couple cumulus clouds in the distance. Then it started. We are in a flood watch in Brooklyn, and I can see why. There's a bunch of rain falling down. Not nearly as much as the last video, as you saw earlier in the last video. Not as much as that, but still a lot. I don't know if you guys heard that in the thunder. But it's not as much in that video, but still a lot of rain is falling down. I think someone got on my camera and what that. Yeah, here, I'll show you the footage. Guys, it's a lot of rain. It's not nearly as much, but again, we're not in the worst of it. The worst of it is yet to come. That's a lot of rain falling down. There's some falling on the roof. I can hear. Oh, that's just a gust of wind passing by. But not as much rain as when if a car passes by like that one. That it makes a huge splash. It's not that much rain, guys. It's just slight rain, but we are also in a severe thunderstorm watch, and I checked my weather and it said that we are in my area there's scattered thunderstorms. So yeah. At around 4:45 p.m., it started to rain again. But it started to rain a lot, like as much as the last video. So, I did what any reasonable person would do in my situation. I went to my local park. We made it to our local park. Look at all this flooding. Yeah, if you have a basement, you might want to check that because it might just be a pool, like a giant pool now, because look at that flooding. But I'm wondering, is there gonna be more? or less flooding than in the last video? Is it going to be more than 3 inches of flooding or less than 3 inches of flooding? Let's try to find out. Wow, guys, look at all this flooding over here. Yeah, look over here, guys. Flood. Whole stream. It's not the biggest stream in the world, definitely. But still major flood. Major flood. Major flood. Good eye. Major flood. Insane flood, guys. Now, it doesn't look as crazy in person, or it doesn't look as crazy in the camera, but this is a lot of flooding. Like, oh my God. Look at all this flooding. Oh my God. Alright, we're getting close to the spot from last time, but again, we're just walking through like at least a couple centimeters of flood. Look at all of this, guys. Oh my God, guys. Look at this. This is all being taken away. And look at, like, at least an inch of flooding right now. At least an inch. Alright. Well, we're here in the main area. I already see some flooding. That is a lot of flooding. Okay, guys. Oh my God, guys. There's a bunch of flooding here as well. Wow, guys, look at this. Look at this, guys. A lot of flooding. Oh, wow. Yo, look at all this under the chairs. All the way under the chairs and stuff. That's a lot of flooding. Wow, guys. Now, it's not nearly as much, I believe. I believe it's not nearly as much flooding, but it's still a lot of... Oh my God, look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at all this water. We gotta make our way across very carefully. I'm gonna go check. Let's see. Look at all this, guys. All of this flooding just absolutely being the lake. Oh, wow, guys. Yeah, this is around the spot where there was a lot of flooding last time. And yeah, I can confirm that it's... Whoa! Look at this stream, guys. Holy cow. Holy cow. I see even more over there. Hold up. Holy cow, guys. Look at this. Insane flooding. Oh, wow. Look at all of this. It was all the way over there. Look at that. Flood, flood, flood. Insane. Guys, this is just crap ton amount of flooding. Wow, guys. Look at this. It's a whole river system, guys. And we got some pieces of like plants holding on for dear life. Whoa, look at that. There's a whole wave. Look at all of this, guys. This is a lot of flooding, guys. Look at all the way over there, guys. No way. Look at all this flooding. Insane. Let's go back up. Look at all of this, guys. Yeah, this is definitely more flooding than the last time we were here. I must say that. Look at all this, guys. Look at those plants. Holding on for dear life. Here, though, is where a lot of flooding comes into play. Look at all of this, guys. Insane, guys. Yeah. That's just pretty much as much flooding as I've seen so far. It's probably the most amount of flooding in this whole park. You know, this whole park right now. So I think we came for what we were looking for. Yeah, bro, this drain is doing nothing. I'm gonna be honest right now.
Maybe we can help it out.
Yeah. There it goes, leaves. Well, it might not do much, but the least we can do out of this whole situation, if I'm gonna be brutally honest. But look at how much rain is falling down. Look at all the drops just splashing off the path. It's crazy, guys. The stairs? Oh, wow. Oh, wait, what? The stairs turned into like a waterfall, guys. Look at that, guys. A lot of flooding. Oh, look at this. Look at this. At least an inch of flooding. Possibly more. But look at the stairs. Look at the stairs. They turned into a whole waterfall. Yeah. Oh, wow. Look at these stairs, guys. They turned into a whole waterfall right here. Look at this, guys. Into all this, and then it leads all the way down there to where we went. That's insane, guys. Good eye, Dad. Because this is a lot of flooding.
It sounds like a river.
Yeah, it does. Just listen to this, guys.
You want to go?
Yeah, let's go.
Follow.
Where should we head? Yeah, this way seems like not a totally getting wet idea. Even though we already are wet. Look at guys, again, this is just like a lot of flood. This is more flooding than we've seen last time, guys. Yeah, this is just a lot of flooding. It calmed down more over here. There's only a couple puddles of water. But then, wait, I forgot that this path existed in the park. Oh, wow, guys. And then it goes all the way down there. Hold up, I have an idea, guys. Guys, so I'm currently on this wall thing, but look at this. There's a lot of flooding. All this flooding. And then look at this path over here. This is a... Oh my god, guys. Looks like we got some debris. Yeah, looks like we got some debris. And holy cow, guys. Look at all this flooding. Yeah. It's a lot. Look at all this flooding. Guys, look, there's some debris. Some debris from the winds, or maybe just got swept away downstream in general. Some flooding. A can. A can of like a soda or something. I don't even know. But this is just a lot. Look, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's moving. You can see the water moving. All the way to right here, which is probably the most amount of flooding so far. This is probably like over 3 inches, possibly 4. Yeah. And then it just goes all the way down, down, until over there. So yeah, guys, I think we should get going. Yeah, look at all this flooding, guys. Look at all this flooding. It goes all the way up to there. Yeah, we should probably get going.
around?
Go around? Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
All right. Oh, let's go around.
At least we can get your viewers the whole picture of the park.
That is correct. That is one way to put it. All right, guys, look at all this flooding.
Stay on the high ground.
Yeah.
Actually, we could probably go in the middle now.
Yeah, the middle doesn't seem too bad of an option. We're taking the pass. If there was excessive rainfall, like a lot more rain, it would probably, this whole path would probably be flooded. I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, look at all this. The court is, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did you guys hear that? Yeah, the court is just like, it's very slippery. I feel like if I would try to walk on it, yeah, I'd probably slip. So I'm not gonna be getting on that. But yeah, all the equipment is pretty much not usable anymore. It's just wet and you have like no grip. Oh. So in this park, I've only showcased about a couple of paths so far, and I see a giant puddle up ahead. I don't know if you guys see that, but this is a small stream, you know, little pocket of water, and then it goes all the way down there. Which, yeah, it's a pretty big puddle, guys. Oh, wow. Oh snap! And then there's like another part. The puddle is like partially connected to this. It's yeah, guys, look at all this. The rain calmed down. But yeah. Yeah, guys, look at this. It's not too much flood, but you don't really see this every day. But at least where I live, so yeah. And then we got some more water over there. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna really encounter too much flooding after, you know, this whole section. But we'll see, guys. We will see. Oh yeah, gotta help out the drain. Whoa, that was a lot of thunder, guys. Some water there, you know, it's not too bad over there. Now we're gonna go back around. Yeah, down here it's not too much flooding, it's more puddles, big puddles. In very slippery areas, I must say. So it's not that much flooding. I can only imagine the Sunset Park swimming pool right now. I can only imagine what that looks like, but yeah. More puddles, some bigger puddles over there. Yeah, the rain calmed down a little bit. Actually, it calmed down a lot compared to what it was before, so it won't be, thankfully, it'll be easier to, you know, film. That's a big puddle. Stretches across the whole pathway. The clouds.
Mine is
Yep. Another big slippery area with some puddles in it. So pockets of water. Look at that. Puddles. Pretty big puddles. Again, look at these clouds. Pretty cool. There's what would be the swimming pool. Obviously, it's closed. The water in there. I'm pretty sure it's filled with the pool water, like, you know, that would usually be filling it up, but I'm pretty sure that the rainwater turned it like a dark teal, murky green color, so that's pretty cool. Look at that. Pretty big flood. Yeah, it's a big puddle. It's a huge puddle, actually. Holy cow.
Gotta go closer.
Oh, wow. Oh. Dang, guys. Look at this. Look at all this. This is a lot of flooding. Holy cow. All this flooding. Wow. Look at all this, guys. It's all the way up to over there. Look at this. All of this flood. This is a lot of flooding. This is probably one of the worst flood damage of today. Probably. It's pretty deep, I must say so. Yeah, look at that, guys. That's crazy. And I got the drain. Should we help out the drain? lot of water in there. And we're back to where we began, the entrance. Voila! Probably not as bad. Back over there, it's not as bad. Probably not as bad back over there since it stopped raining and the storm calmed down. So, probably not as bad. So yeah, we're exiting the park, guys. And we are out of the park. Let you guys, well, when we get back to the base, aka my house. Well, thank you guys for watching. You've reached the end of the video. And please subscribe so we can beat Vilden Chases to 1,000 subscribers. That one, Storm Chasing Kid, in and out.